Organization saw an increase in the demand for home meal deliveries during the pandemic.
With restrictions continuing to lift, but the need to feed older Southeast Iowans remaining high, officials are now raising awareness and seeking help. And WGEM Shakayla McCamick reports from Fort Madison.
Milestone's Area Agency on Aging is hosting their March for Meals campaign this month. The organization aims to raise awareness about food insecurity affecting older people in Southeast Iowa. Before COVID, the Milestones program served many of their meals in-house, cafeteria style. The agency saw an increase in demand for home deliveries during the COVID-19 pandemic. Tina Penrod has been a cook for the Milestones program for about 25 years, and she says she prepared more meals for clients in 2020 than any other year.
They couldn't get out to come in, for a while and that, so we had more home delivered ones than, before.
Penrod says she stuck it out and continued making meals, even with increased numbers.
You might think of your grandparents might be in that position someday and would need a meal and need somebody to volunteer to bring it to them, Just kind of try to put yourself in the position of the person needing the meal.
Nutrition Director Pam Taylor says the agency has collected data that shows how many people the home delivery program served in 2019 compared to 2022.
And that has increased by 70%. The number of meals we've served has increased by 70%. And the number of people we are serving has increased by about 47 to 50%.
Taylor says they were able to serve more meals during the pandemic because of emergency government funding. Now, she says, that money is gone, but the high level of clients in need is not. That's why the agency launched the March for Meals campaign to raise awareness and ask community members to volunteer to deliver meals with the organization.
The other level, our traditional level of funding, has not gone up since COVID started. So we're at a higher level of service needs, but we're back down to our traditional level of funding, which is why we're always looking for more volunteers.
Taylor says out of the more than 1,800 meals served in Southeast Iowa, 71% of those are home deliveries. She says the need for drivers is crucial, and a background check and clean, reliable vehicle are needed if you are interested. Reporting in Fort Madison, Shakayla McCamick, WGEM News.
And if you are 60 years or older, you might qualify to receive meals from the Milestones Area Agency on Aging. You can find information on how to start getting meals and to start volunteering on our website, WGEM.com.